At Sitevi exhibition, we have witnessed an historical moment. Antonio Carraro unveils the new series of tractor on a single straight chassis for the first time, and Marcello explained it. Marcello, please explain the details of the new tractor series. It looks very attractive, very unique, and I think this is the narrowest tractor I've ever seen.
Yes, we try to make our best to make the narrowest tractor and the lowest tractor in the market, because our client asked to this, especially in French. So I think we had a very good result for the moment.
So the model name is Tony and 8900V, V for vineyard, I think. Why you named it as Tony?
Tony, because the transmission is the same transmission of Tony. We are very happy about this transmission, that is electronic and mechanic together. It's like a continuous transmission. And so for us it's very important to equip this tractor with this type of transmission.
What about in terms of engine regulations?
In the engine we are stage 5. And we have here 75 horsepower, and in the future we will have also 100 horsepower.
So will there any orchard model for this series?
Yes, our idea is to develop this series in 16 different models, and I think in 1 year we have also ready the orchard models that it will be wider than this, is 130 to 150, and so sure. We have also the model for orchard.
Inside the cab is also looks very attractive.
Yes, our engineer work a lot for this, for the comfort of the cab. Sure, it's pressurized. Sure, it's no emission cab. Comfortability very important. Many electronic details, cameras, and radio, and so you can work in a really nice way.
Also, what about the maximum height? This is the lowest tractor.
Yeah. Maximum height depends by the wheel, but the sure is 20 centimeters lower than the other tractor.
Perfect. So thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you.
Nowadays, the most trending topic is collecting data and make them useful for farmers, of course. And Stefan will explain the innovation awarded product that collects data from vineyards. Stefan, please explain how it works, how Felco makes these products, and how can farmer use it.
So 4 years ago, we have done a huge study around a vineyard, knowing what were the most difficult problems the vineyard owners had. And they were telling us what is the most difficult for us is to gather information, keep information, and use information. So we have developed this collector bracelet, and this collector bracelet is geolocalized at 50 centimeters and will allow the people in the vineyard to be able to collect all the data when they are working in a vineyard. For example, a dead plant, a missing plant, a sick plant, or whatever is not normal in the vineyard, they can collect it.
So how many categories can we arrange?
As many as you want. In fact, you decide. There is a list, a predefined list, but if you want to add some detection you want to do, you can do it. Or if you want to remove some detection, you can remove it. What is important is to have a bracelet which is very easy to use. As you can see, this is a robust, it's not a mobile phone. This is a tool which is meant for vineyard owners. When it's raining, if it is cold and hot, it's going to work. If it is dark or sunny, it's going to work. It's just done for the people in the field. And then all this data goes into a database, which is a web-based database, where we're going to transform it and give it back to the vineyard owner in telling him where they have dead plants, how many, which type of vine. It gives a percentage of for example, missing plants or whatsoever. So it's really giving all the information on each single block the vineyard owners need to know what's going on there.
So next time workers can follow the path of they need.
Exactly. They can, for example, if they have to replant, they don't need to go all the rows. They can go only on the rows where there is a missing plant. If the plants are dead, if the plants are sick, then they can treat mostly where the illness is, and not the whole block. So it's going to give a precision farming which is not existing. But, and that's the most important, is for the farmer at the base and not for someone in the office. Yeah. The office will use that as a tracker and as a data collector and data giver.
So actually system integrate both office and field.
And worker.
So what is the precision of the points?
So we can collect data at 50 centimeters. So the geolocalization is 50 centimeter precise. It's based on a technology we have in Switzerland, so it's patented, and that's something we are unique in terms of doing it. So no one around here can do a geolocalization at 50 centimeter.
So can we use it only for a vineyard or another area?
No, of course. Everything which is for vineyard can be done in orchard, can be done in greenhouses. So everywhere where you need to collect data and to assign tasks can be used with that system. We just need to put another cartography, so to cartography the vineyard or the orchard, and then to work on it.
So is it available now?
No, it's going to be available from May and June next year, after we have finished the last test we're doing now, because on the treatment, it's something which is pretty tough. So we are finishing the tests. We have 8 vineyards testers, and we co-develop with these vineyards. So they are the ones who are giving us what we need to do. That's not us. They give us what they need, and we develop that for them.
And I think the next year, Semak Makina will sell this product in Turkey.
Of course, we hope so, and they will be presented next year on the product. And if they wish, I mean, they will be welcome to do it.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your participation.
Yeah, that's my pleasure, and a warm welcome to the Turkish people.
After Innovation Award, they showed their new product series for pruning and the legendary product. So we will get information from the CEO of Felco and product manager. So let's talk about first of all Felco. You produced many different products for both vineyard, orchard, and very famous in Turkey also.
Yeah,
and then we will learn these products details.
I'm very pleased that you are interested by our company and our products. Felco is very well known for its pruning shears, manual pruning shears, since 75 years. And since now 10 years, we are developing our own product line, electronic pruning shears. And we are very proud this year to launch a brand new product line. The first line with connected tools, the first pruning shears with high-speed steel blades. So we are very keen with these new technologies.
This is new series, so we need to know very deeply because many farmers in Turkey use the last version of it.
Yes, yes. So we have the big tools, the 822. This is for large cut, up to 45 millimeters. And it has been improved technically inside with a new device. And also we have a connecting cable with the on-off button directly on the cable. And also we develop a new power pack, very small, very compact, with a lithium-ion battery, which can last for a day of work.
So maybe we should ask to him how many hours can it work, or how many cuts can a farmer with this?
So it can be up to 8 hours a day, with up to 20,000 cuts depending of the type of wood. Of course, it will also depend on the tool, because you will have more autonomy with the 802, which is the specific tool for vineyards, than on the 822, which is a specific tool for orchards, fruit growers, all these kind of markets. And in the middle, we have the 812, which is the most versatile tool that we have at Felco. It can go up 35 millimeters. It's very ergonomic, it's fast, and it is powerful. This is the kind of best in class in this category of products.
The part we carry with our hands is lighter now?
So now the pruning shear has the same weight than before, but with a lot of improvements.
What about the blades? I think the new blades it have.
Yeah. So they are slimmer than before for better precision. We also changed the design and this allows to have a better wood penetration. Also the HSS steel allows to have a better durability, less sharpening, and having a better blade over the day also keep the tool to stay in good condition.
So finally, do you have a message to Turkish farmers?
Yeah, they have to try this new line of pruning shears for the new generation, but also for the farmer who knows who like to be connected. These tools can be connected with a smartphone, and you have a lot of information, number of cuts, information about next service which has to be done. So it's a very new product, but also very, as said, very versatile for all kind of application. So the best way is to try it, because try it is definitely the best way of understanding the new capabilities of these tools. Yeah.
Sure, I think Turkish farmer will try it, but is it available now in the market and also in Turkey?
Absolutely, yeah. We have our importer, the company Semak, who is very well involved with Felco since many years, and we are very proud to have them to develop our brands in your country.
Sitevi Fuarı'nda New Holland, Agriteknika Fuarı'nda kazandığı yılın traktörü ödüllerini aynı zamanda sergiliyor ve birçok özelleşmiş ürünü de burada standlarında sergiliyorlar. Sitevi Fuarı, bağcılık ve meyve bahçelerine özelleşmiş dünyanın en büyük fuarı ve sol yanımda bu konuda yılın traktörlerinde özelleşmiş kategoride en iyi seçilen traktör dururken sağ yanımda da traktörden öte belki bir traktörden çok daha fazlası olan bağlarda üzüm veya zeytin hasadı için kullanılan makineler var ki Sitevi Fuarı'nda bir altın madalyayı da sağımda gördüğünüz ürünle ilgili olarak aldılar. Bunun bilgilerini az sonra öğreneceğiz. Ama öncesinde sol tarafında bulunan yılın traktörü ödülünü alan modeli hatırlamak gerekirse Agriteknika Fuarı'nda özetini sizlerle paylaşmıştık. Bu seri 80 beygirden başlayarak 110 beygire kadar uzanabiliyor. Bahçede ve bağlarda özelleşmiş. Bunları farklı harflerle de kodluyorlar. Yanımda bulunan V yani vineyard, bağlar için kullanılan oldukça dar bir model. Burada dar dediğimizde hangi ölçüden bahsediyoruz? 1.06 yani 1 metre 6 santime kadar minimumda genişliğe sahip. Bu da dar bağlarda ilerlemesini sağlayabiliyor. Tabii ki 80'den 110 beygire kadar olan motor gücünü 4 silindirli bir motorla beraber sağlıyorlar. Burada bağlarda, bahçelerde birçok farklı ekipman kullanılabiliyor. Ekipman dediğimizde de hidrolik debi burada önemli bir hale geliyor. Opsiyonel olarak 115 litre bölü dakikaya kadar debi sağlayabiliyorlar. Şanzıman seçenekleri 16 ileri 16 geri veya 32 ileri 16 geri şeklinde. Burada minimum hız ise 0.17 kilometre yani saatte 170 metre ilerleyebilecek kadar düşük hızlarda gidebiliyorsunuz. Tabii bağlarda söz konusu hassasiyet ancak böyle düşük hızlarla sağlanabiliyor. Bu da demek oluyor ki bağ veya bahçelerde birçok farklı ekipmanla çalışmak demek. Şimdi traktörden öte olan bu hasat makinesini hem üzüm hem de zeytin için kullanılan hasat makinesinin bilgilerini alalım. Sitevi New Holland achieved a gold medal, Gold Innovation Award, and Philip explains why Sitevi jury select New Holland to give an gold award. Yes, Philip, please explain the system, please explain the products. I think there are 4 or more products like this. This is a kind of harvest machine, but the farmer can use it for many applications. And more detail you have.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon to all. We are New Holland Bro, so we are leaders in self-propelled grape harvester. We have a more than 50% market share worldwide on grape harvesters. And of course, the grower that have the Bro grape harvester can use it for harvest, but also can remove the picking heads and use the tractor-based unit that is overhead the row to use it in his vineyards to do other stuff. So like operation like barrel pruning, pre-pruning, that you cut and you chop all the canes at the beginning of the season, then a topping machine, for instance, but also for spraying. So you put a spraying unit, a tank, a boom, in place of the picking heads. As a result, you use your tractor all year long in your vineyards.
So actually it looks like a tractor, but it is more than a tractor. But we can use the implements just like back of the tractor. So inside the cab, an innovative screen that configure for the customer's needs, I think. Please explain more detail about it.
So this year, 2019, we have a gold award at Sitevi in Montpellier, France, for multifunction on demand. What is multifunction on demand? It means that for the dealer, on request of the customer, we can adapt and custom make a software for any kind of vineyard implements on the markets. So we do have partnerships on one hand with Berthoud companies, with Provitis for their implements, but if the grower wants to use his own implements, like any brands of vineyards implements, the dealer can set the software on demand. So it's not exactly like Isobus, which Isobus is just a language of communication. We are the hardware is New Holland. The hardware is IntelliView4, and the handle, this is 100% New Holland. And basically, the software possibilities is just for the dealer to adapt the information to see on the screen, the sensors, the speed, and the buttons allocation on request for each individual implements.
What are the specifications of this tractor, I can say? How many horsepower or what kind of engine it has?
It's got a FPT Fiat Powertrain NEF engine, mostly 4-cylinder, and a range from 128 horsepower up to 186 horsepower. However, in vineyards and straddle tractor, let's say, or self-propelled grape harvester, the most important is more to adapt to the canopy. So we have different kind of row spacing all over the vineyards in the world, starting from 1 meter row spacing up to 3 meters. So the architecture of the straddle tractor is really depending on the vineyards. For instance, the machine that we have on the back is only for narrow vineyards. So you have overhead 2 rows because you are in between 1 meter of row spacing. We also have other machines that can go up to 1.5 up to 2.5 meters. So we have machines dedicated for that. In grape harvesters and straddle tractors, the most important is not the figure, is not the power, it's the letter. We've got 4 different segments: N for narrow, M for intermediates, so from 1.3 up to 1.6 meter. The most common vineyards is large vineyards, so the higher volume is L machines, so 9050L for instance, from 1.6 up to 2.2. And then we have extra large machines, so X machines above 2.2 meters row spacing.
Which letter is suitable for Turkey?
I would say it's L, 9090L, yes.
Are there any products work in Turkey?
We have one grape harvester in Turkey, actually, yes.
So I think New Holland has a different kind of machine, not only for grapes but also for olives, I think. Could you give information about olive machines?
Absolutely. We've got on this stand, on this booth, we've got a 1990X Olive, which is a self-propelled olive harvesters that is able to harvest only super high density olive orchards. So super high density olive orchards is a higher density, so the distance between feet within the row should be less than 1.5 meter. As a result, you are planting trees close to each other, and you are able to shape a continuous canopy of olives, just like on the vineyards. On the vineyards, you have a continuous canopy. On the olive, you are doing the same. So it's a higher density plantation, so that means more productivity, and also you are able to harvest 100% mechanically with that harvester.
What's the capacity of olive harvesters?
Let's say this harvester is able to harvest at 2 kph, 2 km per hour. And if you have let's say a one shift per day, let's say 10 hours of work, you are able usually to harvest nearly 100 tons of olives within the day. So, and if you are using two shifts, like two drivers, 24/7 basically, only refueling, you can go up to 180 tons of olives harvested per day. But the key characteristics, the olive orchard needs to be super high density, means distance between feet less than 1.5 meter.
I think this machine should be in Turkey also.
Absolutely, we've got super high density orchards in Turkey, so we need to go there, yes.